Hi everyone, this video is regarding CSS selectors and their types. So CSS selectors are the patterns used to select and style HTML elements. So there are several types of CSS selectors. One is universal selector, another is type selector, class selector, ID selector, group selector, descent selector, child selector, adjacent sibling selector, general sibling selector, attribute selector, and we have pseudo classes and pseudo elements also. So coming to universal selectors, what it does, it selects all the elements on a page and its syntax is asterisk. So let's discuss this. Okay, so let's create a body section and here we will write h1 universal selector example. Okay, and here we have p tag. Okay, so we will write it selects. Let's copy it from here. It selects all the elements on a page. Okay, so now we will give here the internal CSS style tag. Okay, color blue violet, color let's say yellow. Okay, so what it will do, it will select all the elements on a page and will give the yellow color. So let's go to the web browser. Okay, so it has given a yellow color to all the elements on a page. Now we will move to type selector. So what it will do, it selects all the elements by their HTML tag name. Okay, this is type selector example. What it will do, it will select the elements by their HTML tag name. Okay, so instead of the universal selector, we will give only h1 tag. Okay, so what it will do, it will give the color to h1 only. Let's move here. Okay, so we have seen only h1 tag color is changed, orange. Okay, only the h1 color will be changed. So this is the example of type selector. Another one is class selector. So select the elements by their class attributes and their syntax is dot class name. Okay, so here let's give the class to p tag. Class is equals to any name, let's say my class. Okay, so here copy it, paste it here. Its index is dot class name. So only the p tag element will be change its color. Okay, so this is the example of class selector example. Okay, fine. So what it will do, it will select the elements by their class attributes. Select the elements by its class attributes. So we have given the class only to the p tag. So only the p tag element will be change its color. Now we have ID selector. What it will do, it will select an elements by its unique ID. ID selector example selects an elements by its unique ID. Let's say ID we have given is my ID. Okay, and here the syntax will be hash ID. So here we will write hash my ID. Okay, so only the p tag element will change its color because we have given the ID. It is selecting an element by its unique ID. So ID is given to my ID is in p tag. So only p tag color will be changed. Let's move it to h1. Remove it from here. So as we will see, h1 element will change its color. Okay. So now we have group selector. So it will apply the same style to multiple selectors. Apply the same style to multiple selector. Let's remove the ID. H1 comma P. So we are grouping it. So H1 and P both will have orange color. Okay. So now we have descendant selector. So what it will do? It will select the element. It will select the element that are descendants of a specified element. Okay. Selector 1, comma selector 2. Oh, ancestor, descendant. Okay. Let's see this descendant selector. It will select elements that are descendant of a specified element. Okay, let's move it in the div tag. And here we will write, and its syntax is ancestor, then descendant. Div p space p. Okay, div space p. So what it will do? Only the p tag color will change because of it is descendant selector. Let's save it. Okay, only the p tag element color will be changed. This is the example of descendant selector. And then we have child selector. So what it will do? It will select the elements that are direct children of a specified element. Okay. It will select the direct children. Okay, let's create a span tag here. Okay, let's take the example of UL tag. UL, we have list inside it. This is list. Okay. Then again we have a UL tag. Again we have list inside it. This will be not style. This is not style because it is a nested list. And in the example of child selector, it will select the elements that are direct children of a specified element. Okay. So this color will be changed of the this list. Okay, so let's change it here. UL li. Okay, let's save it and go to browser. Okay, UL li. We have UL. Okay, this is also a child selector because li is inside ul. Okay, so let's make it div here ol. Okay, and place li inside. Okay, now it will not change its color. This will not style. Okay, because it is changing only the selecting the element that are direct children. This is not a direct children because ol came between ul and li. So this ul and li, these are the direct children of a specified element. So these will change color. Now the next is adjacent sibling selector. That will select all the elements immediately followed by a specified element. Okay. Let's see this example, adjacent sibling selector. Okay. We have p tag. So h1 plus p. So this is the syntax. So the p element will change its color because h1 plus p, it will select an element immediately followed by a specified element. So the element is p and it's immediately followed by h1. So that p element will change its color. Okay. If we write here h5, hello. Now let's see. It will not change its color. Why? Why it will not change its color? Because we have it will select an element immediately following a specified element. It is now here p is not immediately followed by h1. That's why the color is not changing. Okay. So next one is general sibling selector. Okay. So what it will do? It selects all the siblings of a specified element. Okay. This is general. Okay. So now the color will be changed because the siblings, because it is the siblings, because it will select all the siblings of a specified element. Okay, not immediate, all the siblings it will select. That's why the color is changed. So now next one is attribute selector. So what it will do, it will select element based on their attribute. So now let's create two input text, two input elements. Input, let's say we have type is equal to text, and we will write here this is text. Okay. We can write it in placeholder. Okay. This is text input. So similarly, we have input type is equals to password. This is password input. Okay. So, but we want to select the elements based on their attributes. So here in the input tag, I want to change the color which have type is equals to text only. Okay. What we want to give, we will give the let's say border 2 pixel solid green. Okay. So only the input having type is equals to text will take this CSS. Let's go here. Okay. So the CSS is applied only to the input having type is equals to text. Okay. So this is the example of attribute selector.